One of the biggest changes that has occurred in the reputation management world has been with the 800-pound gorilla known as Healthgrades. If you haven't taken a look at your current Healthgrades score, now's the time to do so. Three major things have happened. Number one, there are far less reviews on you than there have been before. All reviews from 2011 back have been eliminated by Healthgrades because they could not truly validate that these reviews did come from people. Number two, check your score. Depending on what those reviews were that were deleted, these can affect you either positively or negatively depending on what those scores were and what your current scores are. And finally, they've added comments. This is both a blessing and a curse. Depending on what your patients are saying about you, good or bad, they're going to be found live on Healthgrades. Let's take a look at how one doctor has experienced this change. Dr. Malcolm Baxter at Premier Orthopedics has had good scores on Healthgrades, and as you can see, excellent, fantastic, perfect, almost unbelievable, but they're true scores using the Practice-Rate product for his on-site reputation management. What we're going to look at now is his Healthgrades. It says he has a rating of 4.3 with 30 votes. This is the January, and this is first part of February score. In December, his score was a 4.4 with 33 ratings. Not a bad hit at all. Now, if we look at Dr. James, who is a spine surgeon in Atlanta, he also is a Practice-Rate user and has a phenomenal 1,300 votes with a rating of 4.9 on his website. But on the off-site Healthgrades, rating of 4.2 with 25 votes. He had a similar score, but he had almost double the number of votes. Dr. James has been collecting reviews for quite a while. Here's the thing that we want to look at with regards to comments. When we go in previously, and it's comments, but it's also they're asking one extra question. When we go to the patient satisfaction, we've got this overall score, 4.2, and they're now showing a review. This is not something that has been done by Healthgrades in the past. As you can see, very recent review, and it says, Dr. James started off as a great doctor. Wait time I can accept, but it seems as late. He's become too busy to see patients that request him, and he sends in his PA. It gets frustrating. Now, all the doctors know as you get bigger, as you get busier, you've got to bring in some help, like a PA. Dr. James has fantastic scores, but this particular person wanted to see Dr. James and low scored him. So that's going to happen to you, but now this gets published, and we want to make sure that we do everything that we can to encourage our patients to leave good reviews, but now anything they say on Healthgrades is going to be live. The score, as we can see, was not really affected at all. He is showing up on here with a 4.2 and a 25 votes. The number of votes is important to a lot of people, but there's something more important than the number of votes. Freshness is a factor that people are going to look at that hasn't been visible before on Healthgrades. And what we mean by freshness, if I look at a review that says last week or last month, I'm going to take that as much more credible than a review from, let's say, 5 years ago, right? So that's why all of those are gone, but you still got, and will be showing up if anyone left comments, you will be seeing reviews from years ago. The reviews and comments are going to be showing up a lot more in Healthgrades now that it's exposed. So this is something you want to watch out for. So any questions you have about your reputation management, be sure to drop us a line at info@voxmd.com.